Morning guys, welcome to another episode of the Budget Track Build. We should be introing this from the pit lane of Snetterton right now, but the cars had other ideas. We booked a track day, started the drive up from Southampton, got to Guildford, and there was issues, to say the least.
It's got a misfire, so we had to call the AA, and we have a faulty injector. So, instead of being at Snetterton signing on and getting ready to go on track, we have got to try and fix it, then drive to Snetterton to get into the track.
So this episode's going to go one of two ways. Either it turns into we get to Snetterton as a track day video, or we can't fix it and we're going to strip it. We're going to take our revenge out on it and gut the thing.
So off to good old Euros, try and pick up an injector. So we're £38.39 worst off for this little thing here. Hopefully though, it will solve our problems and it'll actually be a fairly cheap fix.
Time is against us though, so we've got to get cracking. A few tools in there, Ash.
Yeah, it's heavy.
The very kind AA man showed us how to take it all apart, and he didn't put it back together, so all we've got to do basically is fit a new injector.
Here's your injectors.
Basically, he read the codes off the ECU and told us that injector 4 is not working.
Which is why it was misfiring.
That is injector 4 in there.
There you go. There, there's the clip off. There you go.
On you bastard.
There you go. Some petrol for your hands as well. Here, Lubric, that is a lubed up injector. We put a bit of Vaseline around the seals on this one to hopefully allow it to pop back in a bit easier.
Moment of truth. Please, Clio, please start and run nicely. That is the sound of a car not running right.
So,
the issue continues.
The issue continues.
And I think that is the end of our track day option. So today the video is going to be fixing our Clio.
Hopefully.
And then stripping it. Well, we're going to give it a good shot to try and fix it.
So we've had a little bit more research on the internet, and we're going to try and diagnose this faulty injector ourselves.
What that means is we've got to take them all out, and we're going to use this bit of cardboard to identify if they're all spitting fuel. If they're all spitting fuel, then I don't know what the problem is, but we're expecting one of them to not be spitting fuel.
Maybe that lube is lubed up a bit too much and it's popped out again. Right, so...
What we're going to do is take these injectors out, put them on here, and then on turnover, they should all start spitting fuel. Injector test 101. Stop. Bingo, we changed the wrong one.
See? This is good news, Rupert. This is very good news.
As we
thought. Man helped us, but he also he diagnosed the wrong end.
Yeah. What we need to do then is put the one that we've taken out into
that number one.
That one. So hopefully when we dismantled it, we didn't ruin the other one. Oh shit! Lots of fuel there.
Yeah, that's why. So that fuel was obviously not going through the injector. Oh no. Bit too far in now, that's a problem.
So before we put it all back together, we're going to do one more check, make sure they are all now working, because we've put the old one back into injector slot 1.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to driving this thing on 4 cylinders again. I had to do 65 miles yesterday on 3 cylinders.
Yes, she's working again. That's 4 cylinders.
Yes, back in business. Shame we've missed our track day. It's all right, this old girl's going on a diet. Right, we've brought it around to Mark's because he's got this sweet garage we can use to strip it out. Gone from track day to diet time for the Clio.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that, to be fair, we've been needing to do it for a while, haven't we?
It may be a blessing in disguise. I mean, I don't feel like that at the moment. I'm a bit gutted to fix. It's a nice day. We're also going to try and get some more air down towards those brakes, so we're going to remove the front fog lights. And long term, we'll put some ducting and some plating, I guess, to try and aid that air into the right place, but again, it's a little bit more weight saving, I guess, taking the lights out.
Ash on the tools, Hobson here. And Mike's
Partner crime for the day.
this little bugger has been causing so much play. It's not big enough, Ash. Jesus.
It's just a tool ring.
Ash, the tall, Hobson.
Yeah.
This is
Mate, your arm popping.
to be fair, this is a sort of.
Do you know what tall it's supposed to be?
Just go to 8 foot pounds.
He's got a torque wrench, but he's
Doesn't-
guessing what the
doesn't-
torque needs to be at. So. One thing to do. No. Go again.
In the car, you feel the steering wheel vibrating a bit. Right then, I want to hear this engine a bit more in the car, so let's take this out the front.
Start to. Yeah, out.
What's he got tools for?
Boom.
Oh, look at that!
That's 14 years worth of loveliness.
This car actually beat us to it on the weight reduction.
It's already started.
It's trying to lose its front grille, but also it lost its right-hand arch liner on the A27 a few weeks ago. Once we take out the fog light, it's going to help airflow to the brakes. So it's a good track mod, and the car knew it all on its own. The good thing about this house is it's got a bloody great garage, which we're in now, and it's actually got an inspection pit built into it. Underneath this.
Ta-da! Go down in the depths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If Ash lived here, he wouldn't get out of this. I think he'd be in here all day long.
Look at that, that's why I love French cars. Look how easy that was to get out. Right, there's one. So we'll get as much air as we can down there. So we need to go remove that up there.
Yeah. Boom.
It's a genuine Renault one.
surprising that.
The problem is, with this side, Ash, the horns are right in the way of where the air's going to go through.
There's a lot more going on this side. So boys, have a look. Can you see the torque through here easily, look? I think that's pretty successful. Basically, yeah, it's going to come through around here. We're going to put some ducting in here eventually. And this side, the same. Comes through here, the wheel. I think that's pretty cool.
Anything else on this front?
Front, I think we've nailed up there, to be honest. Now the fun starts. First things first, let's empty this boot out.
I'm relatively surprised this. I'd expected to see like a wood screw holding it in. They've got proper nice little torque screws and everything.
This is not a bad little car. Mark is a big sceptic of this thing.
I thought this thing would have fallen apart by now.
It's trying its hardest.
Let's try it. Oh, this RNL alloy sticker.
Easy one.
What's that? 500 grams?
Ash, whilst you're working on the boot area, me and Mark are going to start
Interior.
getting this interior out.
Interior design. Oh, what, yeah, this whole black thing.
How to ruin your Renault Clio in a few hours.
Overkill on tools much?
You never know when you need
Yeah, a little bit.
Just get some leverage on there, yeah?
Look at that. Just literally just nothing.
It doesn't even struggle, does it?
Don't break that one though.
I just think that.
Could be an expensive dismantling job.
Winning out. Take a hacksaw to it. There's only one winner here. Big Bertha? No.
Again, it's going to go straight through just now.
There you go, that's out. There you go, there's that one.
Yep.
Hey! How heavy is that?
What more heavy at all?
More Ash.
Another one.
Let's get this sound deadening out. Boys.
That's actually quite heavy, that seatbelt thing.
Get rid of this sound deadening.
It's Hardly any sound at the minute.
The light's still attached.
And it's still working.
It's putting up a bit of a fight, that one. Now it's going to be this track coming out.
What is this?
Then over there's another one.
And don't rip it out.
Quite satisfying. Ripping up this car, which we should have been hammering around the track. You little bastard.
We shall use, boss. There's loads of points for the harnesses,
you go.
isn't it? Like for
Every gram
a
counts.
temporary measure.
Brand new OZ reel that I've messed up.
Dropped.
Quite a bit of stuff here, boys. 2 spare tyres. So they're out. Fog lights, seats, soundproofing, seat belt mounts, door trims, engine. That's the engine sound deadening.
A whole box of just goodies.
Those
Dom-
seatbelts are actually really
But Dominic, this is the most biggest surprise. This thing weighs a ton.
I can see the thing that was the biggest annoyance though.
Oh yeah, that was the fun one.
That was absolutely
Ash's nemesis.
What such a stupid design.
And there was the other bit of it.
And we still won.
Let's have a look inside. Open her up.
You've got some stickers.
That's adding weight there.
I think we're happy to add that.
The front looks pretty normal.
Except for these are big intakes.
We've got now these beautiful new duct intakes now. I'm still questioning if you need the near side wing mirror. I've got a sledgehammer, remember?
Standard business up front, party out the back. Yes. We're gonna have a go. How much have we removed? You can guess as well before you see it, but I'm saying 50. Ash? Just to say, we've taken one wheel out because we didn't drive around with 2 wheels when we were doing the track day. So
No.
this is what we had in the car.
Everything else was in the car on the track.
Yes.
Basically, wasn't it? 44.
Yeah, I'm gonna go even lighter. I think it's gonna be just shy of 40. If we even get anywhere close to 40, then that's
I'm quite happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then it's sub-ton. Trusty bathroom scales here, so how much do I weigh?
87. 102.5. 103.5. Right, you wait a minute, I'm going to hang these onto it.
Okay.
96. 105.
59 kilos.
Just double checking on the weight here.
59 kilos. And that's excluding the extra oil we've been driving around in the roads with.
There you go.
So there.
Champion.
I'm
Good
quite surprised
effort.
actually.
Yeah, that is like.
That is bloody good.
I said 50, hoping it would be. And
I did
yeah,
think it'd be
really
over 40
surprised.
to be honest.
Yeah.
59 kilos. Right, you've got to find one more kilo on those here. I can see it.
It's those speakers we
So
put in the
more speakers, head unit, headlining,
headlining won't be much.
wing mirror, aerial, plenty to go.
I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So we're a sub-ton Clio 172 now, which is actually quite cool. Oh. Don't very different in here, does it? From the front?
Not at this bit. And you,
Oh, right.
we've got our little van.
You do know, River, we might have potentially ruined a really, really good car. Yeah, it's noisy. It's all rear end,
Yeah,
isn't it?
just lets the exhaust come through the back a bit more.
It's louder.
It pulls strong. It pulls better.
It should do. There's
Yeah,
60 kilos did he have?
Yeah, like, I'm not even trying to drive it yet. It sounds like there's a window open.
Yeah. We've got all the carpet, the plastic's on in it.
Yeah.
Anything that's done the same, it's
Yeah.
gone.
Just sounds like there's a hole in the back. Oh, but it does feel good though.
You've got to remember as well, like, I'm adding another 100 kilos back into it.
Yeah, but you were always in it, Ash. You
Yeah, I
weren't. You
guess.
weren't not in it.
You couldn't do that.
Yes.
So does it feel a bit more?
It feels more lively.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds wicked. Like you can. Our crappy exhaust actually sounds all right now. Oh yeah, mate. This is decent. This is decent. There you go. A bit of back end action. Yes.
Change. Lovely. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's completely.
That's it's really solid.
It's completely different.
That makes a massive difference.
Yeah, way more than you actually expected it to.
Yeah.
It's like a different gearbox.
It feels a lot tighter.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Feels good.
Yeah.
It's a lot more eager.
Yeah. And it makes it sound wicked. Yes.
It's a lot eager. Very, very eager.
Right guys, that is the end of this episode. Not originally planned at all.
No. But good episode instead, I think. Well, as good as it could have been anyway.
This is what we've been planning to do with the car for quite a while. We just hadn't had time. Now we were forced into doing it, and I think it is the better car for it. Next thing is going to be another track day, I think.
Definitely. It's
got to be.
Actually made any difference to it on track.
It feels a different car, a better car right now, and this is just on roads, so twisty bends and stuff. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, if you haven't already checked out the previous episodes of this, go back. We've done a few bits. But until then, the next one, we'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, guys.